I don't have to chase blessings, because blessings chase those who walk in alignment. I don't have to manipulate doors, because what's meant for me will never miss me. I don't have to strive endlessly, because grace carries what hustle cannot. I walk in peace. I move with intention. I speak with power. I love without fear. I release what doesn't align. I release every voice that told me I was too much, every lie that said I was not enough, every weight I was never meant to carry. Old stories, be gone. Scarcity, be gone. Insecurity, be gone. Shame, be gone. There is no room in this soul for anything that doesn't reflect heaven. This is sacred ground now. My mind, my body, my heart, all belong to you, and you dwell in wholeness. So, I dwell in wholeness too. God, give me eyes to see what you see, not what the world sees, not what fear sees, not what the past sees. Let me see myself the way you do. Loved, called, empowered, anointed, equipped, enough. Let me see my future through the lens of your promise. Let me see every challenge as a stepping stone. Let me see every delay as divine protection. Let me see every closed door as redirection, not rejection. Because if you say yes, it's mine. If you say wait, it's better than I imagined. And if you say no, it's because you have something higher. I trust you in the mystery. When I don't understand, I still believe. When I can't trace your hand, I trust your heart. When the road winds and the skies go dark, I speak your name into the silence, and the light returns. Because you never left, you never will. You are the constant in my chaos, the anchor in my storm, the voice that never stops calling me forward. God, remind me who I am. When the world tries to label me, when failure tries to define me, when voices from my past try to haunt me, silence them with truth. You call me daughter, royal, chosen, appointed, covered, loved without condition. You remind me I'm not my past. I'm not my mistakes. I'm not what they said about me. I am who you say I am. And you, God, never lie. You said I was made in your image, so I walk in divine reflection. My hands were made to build. My words were made to heal. My heart was made to carry light. My mind was made to hold clarity, not confusion. I reject anything that tries to contradict your truth. I was not made for depression. I was not made for fear. I was not made for constant striving. I was made for freedom, for overflow, for joy that lifts generations. Father, I know abundance is more than money, but I also know it includes money. Because money is just a tool in the hands of the faithful. So I speak over my finances now. Let debt be dissolved. Let resources increase. Let divine strategies pour into my spirit. Give me wisdom to multiply. Give me clarity to invest in things that matter. Give me favor with every step I take. From the bank to the boardroom, from the idea to the launch, let every dollar I touch be blessed. Let it stretch. Let it serve. Let it bless. No more guilt about wanting wealth. Because I've learned, Lord, you don't bless me for me alone. You bless me to lift others, to build shelters, feed the hungry, support dreams, and break generational curses. So, I release the poverty mindset. I let go of the fear that says, you'll never have enough. I let go of the lie that says, success is selfish. Because the truth is, success with purpose is holy. Wealth with wisdom is worship. Overflow with obedience is ministry. Let every business I touch prosper. Let every dream I pursue grow. Let my work be more than labor. Let it be legacy. Let my creativity be fertile. Let my ideas be anointed. Let my goals align with heaven's timing. Give me discipline to do the work, courage to take the leap, peace to trust you in the process. I don't chase success. I attract it because I walk in divine flow. God, surround me with people who speak life, people who remind me of my worth, people who challenge me with love, people who reflect back the vision you gave me when I start to forget. Remove every relationship that drains me, every connection that distracts me, every voice that keeps me from walking in full power. Let my circle be sacred. Let my friendships be fruitful. Let my romantic relationships reflect heaven, built on trust, truth, and spiritual alignment. God, thank you for the love you've prepared for me, the love that doesn't take advantage, the love that doesn't manipulate, the love that doesn't require me to shrink, hide, or suffer. Thank you for the partner who sees me, who speaks life into me, who encourages me to rise and holds me when I fall. Let love be safe again. Let love be soft again. Let love be strong again. Because it's rooted in you. And until that love comes, let me be whole by myself. Let me be complete in you. I will not rush what you are preparing. I will not chase things not meant for me. I will not water dead plants or force open closed doors. Instead, I wait with peace. I wait with faith. I wait knowing that what you send will fit. It will flow. It will feel like home. God, heal the places I forgot to pray over, the wounds I buried so deep I stopped noticing, the childhood beliefs that keep repeating, the bitterness I tried to pretend wasn't there. I bring it all to you now, the silent disappointments, the moments I questioned your presence, the times I thought you forgot me. And I see now, you didn't forget. You were forming something greater in the dark. Even in the wilderness you were working. Even in the waiting, you were shaping me. Even in the heartbreak, you were revealing truth. So I thank you, not just for what you gave, but for what you took away. Thank you for every no that protected me, for every closed door that became a detour to something better, for every loss that led to clarity, for every end that was really a beginning. You waste nothing, God, not even the pain. You transform it into wisdom. You turn ashes into fuel. You recycle sorrow into strength. So I no longer resist the refining. I no longer fight the fire. I surrender to the shaping, because I know what's coming on the other side. God, let this be my harvest season. I've planted in faith. I've prayed in the dark. I've obeyed when it was hard. Now I stand in expectation. Let doors open suddenly. Let overflow come easily. Let healing spring up quickly. Let the things I used to chase start chasing me. Because I'm aligned now. I'm ready now. I'm believing now. And I know what you promise. You perform. God, break every generational curse. Let it stop with me. The poverty, the addiction, the self-doubt. It ends here. I speak life over my family line. I declare freedom over my bloodline. I speak clarity into my children's future. I speak elevation over everything connected to me. Let my ceiling be their floor. Let my breakthrough be their beginning. Let the chains I break now free generations I'll never meet. God, multiply my influence for your glory. Let my words reach the weary. Let my voice stir the silent. Let my light make the darkness uncomfortable. Not for fame, not for applause, but for impact, for eternity. Let my life be evidence that trusting you always pays off, even when it looks slow, even when it feels uncertain, even when I can't explain it to anyone else. Let the fruit speak for itself. I choose alignment over hustle. I choose peace over pressure. I choose purpose over popularity. I choose surrender over striving. Because what you have for me, I don't have to force. I don't have to beg. I don't have to sell my soul for it. I just have to believe. God, thank you for trusting me with vision. You gave me dreams too big to carry alone. You gave me ideas too divine to ignore. You gave me passion that keeps waking me up, even when I'm tired. Thank you for trusting me with purpose. Now give me courage to walk in it fully. Let me not abandon what you started in me. Let me not delay what you're ready to deliver. Let me not sabotage my own blessing out of fear of success. I say yes to the next level. I say yes to the favor. I say yes to the version of me you already see. I will no longer argue for my limitations. I will no longer defend the smallness. I will no longer replay stories that keep me stuck. Instead, I rise because you said I could, because you equipped me, because you go before me. God, I declare this is my season of receiving, not because I'm greedy. Of us it's cool, but because I'm ready. I've sown. I've served. I've surrendered. Now I receive. I receive wisdom. I receive peace. I receive clarity. I receive healing. I receive love. I receive joy. I receive opportunity. I receive overflow. I receive it all. In full, without guilt, without shame, without hesitation. God, let me walk each day with you, not ahead of you, not behind you, with you. Let me feel your presence in the morning quiet, in the stretch of sunlight through my window, in the breath I take before I begin. Let me rise, knowing I'm not alone, that today is not random, that nothing I do is wasted when it's done with you in mind. Order my steps, Lord. Guide my words, my choices, my energy. Let my yes be sacred. Let my no be holy. Let my time reflect what truly matters. Interrupt my schedule if you must. So, I don't miss divine appointments. Pull me away from distractions that dress themselves as obligations. Remind me that productivity isn't purpose, that busy isn't always blessed, and that rest is not weakness. It's worship. Give me strength for what I'm called to carry. I don't need easy. I need divine. I don't need a path without challenge. I need power in the face of it. You promised to be my strength in weakness, my peace in chaos, my clarity in confusion. So I walk into today, not in my own ability, but in yours, because your grace is not just enough, it's endless. Lord, help me stop apologizing for who I'm becoming. You are stretching me. You are growing me. You are calling me to deeper waters, and I won't shrink back. I won't downplay the transformation. I won't silence my growth to make others comfortable in their stagnation. I am not who I used to be. And that's a praise, not a problem. I'm allowed to evolve. I'm allowed to outgrow old mindsets. I'm allowed to move different, think higher, dream bigger, because you are renewing me day by day. Thank you for the fire that purified me. I thought it would destroy me, but it refined me. I thought I was being broken, but I was being built. Every heartbreak became a lesson. Every setback became a setup. Every wilderness was a training ground for the promised land I'm now walking toward. So I don't despise the journey anymore. I thank you for it, because the version of me standing here now is stronger, wiser, braver, more whole than I ever imagined I could be. God, thank you for not giving up on me, even when I was silent, even when I was stubborn, even when I doubted you in the dark. You were patient. You were kind. You kept calling me back when I strayed too far from center. And here I am, again, kneeling in surrender, lifting my hands in hope, speaking your name with fresh faith. You never stopped seeing me as worthy. Not once, not even when I couldn't see it in myself. You saw the treasure beneath the trauma. You saw the masterpiece beneath the mess. You saw the calling beyond the chaos. And now I see it too. I am not too far gone. I am not disqualified. I am not broken beyond repair. I am being restored, renewed, resurrected. Lord, thank you for divine timing. Even when I was impatient, even when I wanted to force it, you held it back for my protection. You delayed it for my preparation. You rerouted me for my preservation. Now I trust you more. Now I see why I had to wait. Now I realize that what you were building in me was greater than what I was begging for. So, I release the timeline. I let go of deadlines I made in fear. I surrender my agenda to your greater wisdom. What is mine cannot be rushed, stolen, or missed, because what's divine is delivered right on time. I no longer compare my journey to anyone else's. I no longer feel behind. I no longer panic over what hasn't come. I know you are working, even when I can't see it. I trust that the blessing will arrive when I'm truly ready to hold it. God, let my heart stay open. Don't let pain make me hard. Don't let disappointment make me bitter. Don't let betrayal build walls around my love. Teach me to guard my peace without closing myself off to joy. Teach me to discern, not to fear. Teach me to protect, not to punish. Let my boundaries be loving. Let my love be wise. Let my healing be visible, not in how I hurt, but in how I give again. I declare emotional abundance. I have peace that cannot be disturbed. I have joy that isn't conditional. I have confidence that doesn't need applause. I have clarity that can't be shaken by outside noise. I am emotionally free. I release resentment. I release regret. I release the need to prove anything to anyone. I am enough right now. I am whole, even in progress. I am chosen, even in my becoming. God, I say yes to the unfamiliar. I say yes to new levels. Yes to divine risk. Yes to walking by faith, not comfort. Stretch me, Lord. Call me into rooms I don't feel ready for. And remind me you'll meet me there. Call me to platforms I never asked for and teach me to stand with humility. Call me to become the version of myself I once thought was too bold to be real. Because I am no longer scared of the magnitude of my calling. I'm not hiding from my own light anymore. God, thank you for making room for me. The table you prepared has a seat with my name on it. I don't have to compete. I don't have to beg. I don't have to overperform. What's mine flows naturally. Let every door that's meant for me swing wide. Let every person assigned to my journey recognize me. Let every resource find its way to me with ease. I don't chase. I attract. Because I walk in trust, not tension. In grace, not grasping. I call in divine ease. Not because I don't work hard, but because I work aligned. I move with flow, not force. I rest without guilt. I grow without fear. I receive without apology. And everything I do as a reflection of you. So it multiplies. It expands. It draws favor. It opens hearts. It uplifts lives. God, use my life. Let it be a lighthouse for the lost, a song for the sorrowful, a fire for the frozen, a signpost that says, you're not too late. You're not too far gone. God still has more for you. Let people encounter you through my healing, through my transformation, through the overflow I walk in every day. Let my story glorify you. I declare restoration in every area of my life. What was lost will be found. What was broken will be made whole. What was delayed will be delivered, not in the way I imagined, but in a way so beautiful it brings me to my knees in praise. I declare divine reversals, sudden breakthroughs, open doors I didn't knock on, opportunities I wasn't qualified for, but still called to, because when you speak, nothing can stop it. God, this is not just another day. This is a divine day. This is a day where things change. This is a day where miracles flow. This is a day where I walk like I believe every promise you ever made. And if I ever forget, whisper again. Whisper into the chaos, into the quiet, into my spirit. Tell me again, you are mine. You are enough. You are ready. It is time. And I will say yes, every time, because I trust you, because I love you, because I know everything I need is already inside of me, because everything I have comes from you. So I walk boldly. I receive freely. I love deeply. I believe fully. God, give me boldness today. Not the kind that shouts, not the kind that performs, but the boldness that quietly stands on what you said. even when nothing around me looks like it. Give me boldness to speak when silence would be safer, to show up fully when fear whispers, I should shrink, to keep going when quitting would be easier. Let my faith be louder than my fear. Let my trust be deeper than my doubt. Let my love be stronger than any pain still healing inside me. Let me be bold enough to believe in good again, bold enough to try again, to forgive again, to risk again, to dream again, to pray again. Even when the last time broke my heart, let me show up with fresh hope. Even when the door slammed shut, let me knock again. On new ones, let my boldness not come from ego, but from identity, from knowing I am yours and that heaven has my back. God, I call forth full healing, not just a little bit, not just temporary relief, not bandages over deep wounds. I ask for true, complete, miraculous healing. Heal my mind. From racing thoughts, anxious spirals, and old memories that still burn. Heal my body. From the pain I've learned to live with, from the fatigue I pretend isn't there, from the imbalance that medicine can't quite fix. Heal my heart. From the betrayals I buried, the grief I never processed, the shame I never admitted. You are the healer of all things. You made this body. You formed this soul. You knit me together in my mother's womb. And you are still knitting wholeness into every cell. God, I believe you can do what no doctor, no counselor, no pill can do. You can restore me from the inside out. You can renew every system, realign every organ, reset every hormone, regulate every heartbeat, revive every dry place. You can do in a moment what would take years in the natural. So I believe. I stand. I speak it out loud. I am healed. I am whole. I am well. By your stripes. Not by my striving. I receive restoration now. Let every part of me come into alignment with heaven. My thoughts, my emotions, my nervous system, my energy, my sleep, my strength, my voice, my vision. I declare it. I will live long and strong, with clarity, with purpose, with joy. I will not drag myself through this life exhausted and empty. I will wake up every day filled with new mercies and holy motivation. God, let me walk in the joy of being alive. Let me laugh with freedom again. Let me sing with childlike awe. Let me eat and dance and rest without guilt, without shame, without hesitation. Let joy be my medicine. Let peace be my rhythm. Let hope be my anchor. I've spent enough time surviving. Now I choose to live. Let my life leave a mark, not in vanity, but in value. Let my presence change the room. Let my words spark something holy in someone else. Let my journey encourage someone who's just now starting theirs. Let the way I rise give others permission to do the same. God, let me be legacy in motion, not just for my family, but for my generation. Let my healing echo forward. Let my obedience open doors for people I may never meet. This life is not just for me. You made me to pass the torch, to carry light into dark places, to blaze trails for those who will come after. So make me fearless in that purpose. Not careless, not reckless, but fearless. Let me walk into rooms with anointing, not arrogance, with clarity, not confusion, with conviction, not compromise. Let me walk with kingdom authority, not because of who I am, but because of who walks with me. Father, I bless the generations that will come from me, whether by blood or by spirit. I call them blessed. Let my ceiling be their starting line. Let my victories give them shortcuts. Let the healing I do now spare them the battles I fought. Let every seed of faith I plant grow into forests of favor for them. May they never question their worth. May they never doubt their power. May they rise knowing they were born for glory, because someone before them believed enough to prepare the way. Let me leave behind more than things. Let me leave behind truth, the truth that God is good, that love is real, that joy is sacred, that purpose is worth the pursuit. Let them remember my life and know she didn't give up. She didn't bow to fear. She walked through fire and came out gold. She built something that couldn't be burned down. Let that be my legacy. God, teach me to rest in you, to stop striving when it's time to sit, to stop fixing when it's time to feel, to stop proving when you already approved me. Let me rest in your presence. Let me find stillness in your love. Let me unplug from pressure and plug into peace, because it's in the rest that I remember who I am. And I am not a machine. I am a miracle. I am not a checklist. I am a child of God. Even in stillness, I'm growing. Even in quiet, I'm transforming. Even in delay, I'm being developed. I trust the process. I release the panic. I surrender the calendar. I exhale. You hold time in your hands, and you're never late. God, I thank you for sustaining grace. When I was too tired to keep going, you carried me. When I wanted to quit, you whispered, stay. When I thought I was alone, you were holding every tear I never cried out loud. Sustaining grace. That's what kept me here. Not luck, not coincidence, not my own strength, but your grace every single day. So I commit again to walk in joy, to rise with faith, to keep showing up, to stay open, to love hard, to pray boldly, to dream wildly, to believe against all odds, because I know who I am, and I know whose I am. I am not afraid of the future anymore, because I'm walking with the one who wrote it.